Hi Libra, welcome. Thanks so much for tuning in to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Libra for this coming week. Today is Saturday, August 1st, 2020. This is a general love reading, and that means that it can apply to just about anything in your life, relationships or otherwise. Don't forget to be flexible with the energy. Don't be overly concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading, and that means that you can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards. This also means that you might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could feel like you're cross-watching. My intention is to reach those that need this message and will benefit from it in some way. I hope that's you today, Libra. Take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and hopefully by the time you finish watching this, not only did you enjoy it, but you feel like it was beneficial to you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Libra, we're going to get started. I'm going to give this first deck one more quick shuffle and a cut, and then we're going to see what's going on for Libra in this first week of August. Carmilla's here. She's hanging out on her cage right now. I think she's off camera. You can't really see her, but I'm sure she'll make her appearance. Sylvester is also here. He's hanging out in the living room, and I'm sure he'll make his appearance as well. He's probably going to want to sit in the window as usual. That's my prediction. We'll see if it comes true. So Libra, let's go ahead and get started and see what's going on for Libra. We're going to start off with the Nine of Pentacles paired with the High Priestess in reverse. Eight of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in reverse. Five of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Five of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Okay, Libra, so I feel like this could have to do with a workplace or job situation with all the pentacles coming up. And just as I predicted, he's making his graceful appearance and entrance into his position in the windowsill. Go ahead, Sylvester. Please sit there. He is just wild and crazy right now. He's been running around all morning. He's likely to cause problems. Otherwise, I'd be thrilled that he's up here visiting, but he's likely to not stay up there for very, very long. He's not in a very restful mood. Libra, I'm going to go ahead and get some more cards on the table because I don't have a very clear message just yet. So we have the Lovers, Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups, Seven of Swords in reverse, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. There he goes. And he just sprinted into the hallway. And then we have the Five of Wands in reverse this time. Okay, so I keep on getting the message that you're giving in to something. Like conceding. This may be something you've been fighting for a while. This feels like it involves a group of people, and again, it feels like it could potentially be a workplace or job situation. I think that you become more confident, or you've come to a conclusion, or you are more clear about a decision you need to make, and it involves conceding or giving in. Let's get some more cards on the table, Libra. That's what I've got so far. I know it's not much, but that's what I've got so far. So let's see what we get with this third deck of cards. You have the Two of Pentacles in reverse again. And now Carmilla's up to her antics, playing with her toy loudly in her cage. The animals are going nuts today, Libra. Something's in the air. We have the Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles again, this time in reverse. Six of Wands in reverse. King of Pentacles. Death. Knight of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Moon in reverse. Okay, so here's what I have so far. It's kind of a general message, but we'll go from there and we'll see what we get with this next deck. So I feel like you've been competing for something, or you've been wanting something. I think it's job or work related. It could be something you've been working on, or something you've been working toward, or something you've been fighting for. It feels like something you've been in competition for. I feel other people around. I feel like there's other people that may want what you want. So it feels like you're competing maybe for a position, a promotion, a particular job. Maybe competing within the workplace for a particular project you want to work on. But I feel like you're confident at this point in time that you want to give this up. There's something about this that feels unfair to me, or you've decided that it's unfair. Maybe it's no longer worth your time to fight for, because I feel like there's something that's unfair about this, or something that's not right about it. So you've decided to let this go. Or maybe you're not fighting for it as hard as you were before. Maybe you've kind of decided to let fate have its way with you and just kind of see what happens. But I feel like you're no longer putting up the struggle. And you've become clear about something, and so you're letting this go. Or you're no longer letting it stress you out. And again, I think it's because you've realized there's something that's imbalanced or unfair about this situation. There's a King of Wands on the table, and I feel like this could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. I feel like it's somebody that you're dealing with, but Libra, again, I want to remind you, you can be represented by any of the characters in these cards. Also, if you're female, you can certainly embody the King of Wands energy. If you're male, you can embody feminine energy. I want to remind you of that. But this person feels like they're going to make things right, or they're going to clear up the situation. They're going to possibly help others see what's imbalanced within this situation. This person feels like they're taking some kind of action or control within the matter to make things right, or to even out the playing field, balance things out, clear things up. There's something about this person that has me believing that they might be taking control of the situation or fixing the situation in some way. And that's why I feel like this person could be somebody that you're dealing with, Libra, because I feel like this person is responsible or has taken on the responsibility of fixing something that was not right or unfair, and I feel like you have decided to step away and allow that to happen. Maybe you made this person aware of the situation and they've decided to step in and fix it. This feels like this could be somebody who is a boss, for example, or somebody who has some kind of authority over others, somebody who can make decisions for others. Whatever the case may be, Libra, I don't think that you're fighting for the situation anymore. I feel like this feels like again, a competition, or people competing for the same job. Maybe you're up against a group of people who are interviewing for the same promotion. There's something about competition or having to go up against other people. Whatever this was that I feel that you've at least temporarily let go of, I feel like it's something that you've wanted for a long period of time. You might be waiting to see how things pan out to decide if you want to pursue this again or continue to pursue this at all. Whatever this is for you. Now, there's a lot of pentacles on the table, Libra, so it leads me to believe this is work related, or it has something to do with financial gain in some way. This King of Wands is significant in that he's the reason you've been able to be less stressed about this or let this go for now. Maybe not put as much energy into whatever this is for you, because he is going to, like I said, balance things out, make things right, even out the playing field, maybe eliminate some of the competition. Maybe he's the person giving the interviews, for example, and you know, if you give it a little more time, there's going to be a less congested group of people vying for the same spot, competing against you, that kind of thing. But it definitely feels work related, pentacle related, I should say. So this could have something to do with some financial endeavor, some creative endeavor, something that you're working on, something that you're working towards, something that you're moving toward. And again, I feel a strong sense of competition. But up until now, it feels like it's been a little bit challenging because there's this air of things not being right, or things being unfair, or not being balanced. And this King of Wands, given some time, I think that he needs some time to work this out. Given some time, I think he's going to balance things out or make things right. Let's get some more cards out here, Libra, and see what else we get. 8 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Queen of Wands. Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, again. Two of Cups in reverse. Queen of Cups. So this Queen of Wands, I feel like, could be your energy, Libra. The Queen of Wands is somebody who's very creative, ambitious, somebody who goes after what she wants. She's not afraid of a challenge. She can be very outgoing, social. She's exactly the type of person who would be competitive and who would be looked at as a fierce competitor by others in this kind of situation where people are vying for the same position or competing for the same job or the same promotion or whatever that looks like for you. I feel like this King of Wands is a significant individual, not just in this situation, but to you, Libra. And I feel like this person feels compelled to make the situation right, or to fix whatever's imbalance within this competition or the situation that you find yourself in. This person is going to fix things or make things right, but I think he needs some time. I think it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take some patience for him to make things the way they need to be fair. So at least for the time being, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm trying to kind of put the story together. At least for the time being, it feels like Libra has decided that it's okay to let this go for now. King of Wands is taking care of business. When the time is right, you will know, and you will be able to move towards this opportunity once again. When the time is right. So I also feel like there could be an emotional investment in whatever this is for you, Libra. In other words, this is not just a job that you really want, or a position that's going to ultimately make you more money. It feels like something that you really care about, something that means a lot to you. So again, you may have put a lot of time and energy into this already, and you're emotionally invested in it as well. So I think that I think you feel like if you had to let this go altogether, that would be troublesome to you. So this temporary release, in order for this king to set things right, make things right, is necessary, but it also feels like it's a bit of a relief, because you know you're not letting this go forever. It's just a temporary release while things are made right. Let's get this last round out, Libra, and see what else we get. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. Six of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Star in reverse. Nine of Wands. And then the Death card in reverse this time. Okay, so I feel like this situation, whatever you're competing for, whatever it is that you want, other people want as well. And I feel like the actual situation that you've been put in, where you are having to go up against others in order to have whatever this is for you, is putting you in a situation where it could potentially be detrimental to a connection or more than one connection. This also feels like whoever's surrounding you that wants this also, these could be people that are very close to, or people that you have long-standing relationships with. This could even be a family situation, Libra. But whatever this is causing some disruption within some connections, some of the relationships, causing problems for the relationships themselves. And it's almost like Libra saying, I'm going to step back, I'm going to step away from this. Things aren't right now. If I continue forward, I could jeopardize the relationships. And you don't want to do that. So for now, you need to step away, allow things to be made right, and then you can get back into whatever this is for you. So I'm just going to throw out an example, which is not a workplace situation. But let's say, for example, this is a family dynamic. Where the siblings have been given the family business. And so there's some contention, some competition regarding who's going to run it, who's going to lead it, who's going to, be in this position versus that position, who's going to have the control. It feels like, it could be something like that. So maybe you've invited in a mediator or a lawyer or someone to do the dirty work, someone to make things right for you so that things are made fair and equitable. And something that everybody can agree upon. So if there is debate or conversation or arguments, it's not to the point where people are severing ties, holding grudges, building up resentment towards one another. It feels more like someone stepping in who doesn't have that emotional attachment to the situation so that they can make things right and so that everybody can be happy moving forward. I think at this point in time, it feels like this person has stepped in not so much to deal with whatever it is that you are competing for, but it's more about making things right in order to save the connection, save the relationships, which I think is probably most important to you, Libra. That's what I'm getting more than anything, is that the connections, the relationships are key. If you were, let's say you were to obtain this promotion or this job over other people, but then you lost those connections because people were resentful or felt bad or left the situation because they feel like they didn't achieve what they were looking for, so they needed to leave. The loss of those connections or those relationships would make it so that whatever this is, Libra, that you've obtained would no longer be worth it to you. Does that make sense? So the relationship piece is significant. I'm going to take this card. And we have the crone, which is an interesting card to come up. So Libra, I'm going to read this card from the book. We'll see what we get out of it. And then we're going to wrap this up. The crone is in the upright, and this is one of the major arcana cards. They have meanings past, present, and future. I'm going to read the present section of this card. Which is about a page long. And then we'll take a look at these cards again and see if there's anything else I can get out of them for you. Okay, here we go, Libra. The crone in the present position represents a woman or man of any age whose focus has shifted beyond the role of parenthood. The crone might be a woman whose menstrual cycles have ceased, but the crone might also be a woman or a man who could reproduce if they chose to, but who has instead made a conscious and deliberate choice not to have or bear children, and instead focus on a career or personal interests. It is time for outdated perception to change. The crone is not just a woman of a particular age, but a woman or a man of a particular state of mind and being who has a high level of awareness and maturity, who may feel no inclination to have or raise children. Women and men now have more choice available to them. Neither gender has to have a partner or children in order to feel fulfilled or complete. The time has long passed since it was necessary for humanity to reproduce in order to preserve or increase the numbers within a tribe. Our tribes have gone far beyond this. In fact, some would say that it is a wiser person who chooses not to reproduce because they think of the planet and its dwindling resources and not of themselves. Crone by choice or crone by gender or nature. The crone is a person who is not influenced by reproductive urges or the issues younger women and men in our society face. They see beyond body image, gender, sexuality, age, tribe, and family and societal expectations. The crone symbolizes a wise and mature person who chooses to be free and independent. They create a life and make their choices based upon their needs and desires, not the needs and desires of their family, partner, children, or society. They are also unbowed and unapologetic. Whether they choose to be partnered with another single or childless, or a grandparent who says no to babysitting duties because they have something else they would prefer to be doing, they do not believe that their choices are selfish. Crone types are just as capable or selflessness as any other, but they do not often have different priorities to those who have or want children. When the crone appears in the present, she represents freedom of choice and freedom to be you. You only have one life to live, so it is important to live it, and that means putting your priorities first. You do not have to embrace traditions and beliefs that are archaic and restrictive. You do not have to do as you are told or what is expected of you. You do not have to allow others to determine your future or decide whether you have a purpose. Do not allow your age, your appearance, your gender, or your sexuality to become something that others use to define, restrict, or limit you. You are who you choose to be. I found that a very interesting card because it doesn't really go along with the story, if I'm being honest. So I'm trying to figure out, Libra, how this applies. I do think that it represents your energy. And again, male or female, you can embody these energies. There might be something about the situation where your potential to achieve whatever this is for you, obtain this job, this promotion, this position, maybe it's your status, maybe it's your age, maybe it's your gender, maybe there's something that is causing you to feel discriminated against. Maybe that's the part that's unfair or imbalanced that this person is fixing. Maybe others have expectations of you that don't match your own expectations for yourself, and that could be what's holding you back or tarnishing your reputation. Or again, it feels like you might feel like others are imposing something upon you that's keeping you from potentially having what you want. And again, I guess this card could represent any factor that could limit somebody because others are imposing beliefs upon them, expectations, ideas. That's what I've got out of it, Libra. It's an interesting reading. Very different from the ones I've been getting lately. I hope that this reading was helpful to you, Libra. I hope that you got something out of it. I feel like I could look at these cards for another half hour and probably dig into it a little bit more and get some more details, but I'm going to leave it here because it is a general reading. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. If you feel like leaving a comment to share your story, that's always welcomed. And I always appreciate that because it validates the readings for me. So thanks so much, Libra, for watching, and I hope that I see you next time. Bye.